Welcome back. It's Johnny Lightning 69 Camaro drilling time. I'm gonna change these rubber wheels to some racing wheels. Let's get on it. So the wheel kit were available 20 millimeter axle. I also have a package with 24 millimeter. I think 20 it's gonna work fine for this Camaro. All I gotta do is open it and pick a set of wheels. Which one to choose? I think these they don't have the racer's edge like this one. This one's really short. This one doesn't even fit. And this one looks to be too tight. See, this one up, it works perfect here in the back. It doesn't rub. But I think I might have to open up the 24mm pack. Let me get it. 24mm. I think these might be too big. Might have to customize the axle. I think they were also available in 22mm. 22mm might be the correct size for this Camaro. It's a lot of play. But if it doesn't rub on the metal, oh yes, it rubs on the metal. Well, actually it doesn't. Once they're glued down, they won't. Let me get a comparison here with the black with flames. Oh yes, look at the difference. So the black with flames is probably 22mm. So I have to make a decision whether to use it like this. Smaller tire too on the back. I have to make a decision, should I use it like this or trim down the axle? Let me see what I do. Alright, so instead of trimming down the axle, I think if I use the 20, so the wheel on top is the big one, the one on the bottom is the little one, and I'm gonna need all little ones. Should I pick this one? It's a solid. I guess it gives me more weight. I guess I'll pick this one. Of course, I gotta check the wheel, see if it's good or not. It's just because it's new, it doesn't mean that it's good. Sounds good. This one sounds a little. Oh, this one is messed up, look. That one is messed up. So this is a no-go here. I mean, I could fix it, but I don't want to spend all that time fixing new wheels. Check these other ones. They don't sound good. I like these. They're not as wide. Yeah, I'm gonna go with these. So what I'm thinking is, make it fit, I'm gonna trim right here. and that should give me enough space so once it's centered, it won't be touching the chassis. And in the back, let me get my Dremel, and oh, actually I could do that with a file. I think I found it. So it doesn't take a lot to shave this. And of course, before gluing the axle down, it's a good idea to polish this area right here. So I've seen the jig where you use rubber band to glue down the axle, and that looks like it might work for modern Hot Wheels, but I don't think it's a good idea to use it here with the Johnny Lightning, because this axle, sometimes they're not as thick as the new Hot Wheels. Sometimes they're more similar to the old Ultra Hots, like the axles on the Silver Bullets. Those axles are much thinner. So check it out. You see that? And now it fits perfect. That means the Camaro actually needs 22 millimeter axles. If you remove the hub, sometimes the wheel has the number inside. It'll say 20, 22, or 24. Once I take off that hub, we're gonna see if it says it. Yeah, so this one does not say the number, but I've seen wheels where it says the number right there where that spot is. It'll say 22, 20, or 24. Alright, so let me get this glue down and I'll be back. Alright, so I got a fish line here. I make a 6. And then I'll just go over and under a few times. You might need some assistance. I got the chassis here. You start from the back, you go in the front, and there you have it. And it is believed, in order for this to hold, you gotta add some saliva to the nut, or to the nut, I'm sorry. Tie it, and just to be sure, you go underneath. If I can see it, make sure you're wearing proper glasses. Remember, this is not staying here. This is just to hold the axle down. And it does have to be kind of tight. There you go. Cut it off. And now you could play with it and make sure it's centered Let me do the other one to make sure that it's riding straight. Right, got both sides. Now, I like to test it to see if it rides straight. Let me find the sweet spot on this mat. I think it's right here. You saw it? Yep, I think that's good enough. There you go. So now I use 2-part epoxy. All right, let's give it a try. Freshly lubed. So that means it's gonna get better over time. Hopefully you saw my previous video. I changed the height of the drop. Car should be running a little bit slower now. So I gotta get new times on the Black with Flames and the old black. But for now, let's see how the new Burgundy C28 does. Let's go. 1322. All right, lane swap. Let's see how it does. 1304. Look at that. All right, got the new Camaro on the left, Black with Flames on the right. Let's see how they do. Oh, there goes the new Camaro.